Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, January 28th. This is pre-market live video to go over the broader markets, Tesla levels, and the 5-minute opening range trade with Tesla. So big day today, FOMC statement at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and that's the day that we're waiting for. So this is the hump in the road for everybody today. So we're going to get past this day, and then maybe we can get some normal trading. It's been pretty choppy out there right now. So nothing happening until this afternoon there with Powell going to get up there and grab the mic. And then, of course, after the markets, we have the big, some of the Mag 7 starting to report today, Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla, three of them, the Mag 7 there, and then tomorrow you have Apple after the close. That's going to be a big one. I don't see anything else that's going to impact anything tomorrow. And then on Friday, I think you have SoFi. I can move the market a little bit, and maybe ExxonMobil. So let's get into broader markets right now. Broader markets here. By the way, if you're new, hit the subscribe button so you can get future videos, and hit that thumbs up button. Also down in the description, you can join our Discord community for live trading from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time. And that is all for free currently. So take advantage while you can. ES right now having some nice push up this entire week. We said before beginning of the week on Monday, we needed to close this gap. We closed that gap, with authority. And now it's using that as a good support level there. So I'd like to see pullbacks. I'd like to see the hold this old all-time high at 7,014.60. If we lose that level, maybe we come back down here. I would say 7,000, a little over 7,045. If we lose that, maybe we come down to a monthly high here at 69,94. And then if we lose that, maybe we come down to the initial gap when we had that gap lower there at 69.79 and a half. If we do push higher here, we did, in pre-market right now, we made a new high at 7,043. I expect us to get a little heavy up here right now. We are rejecting this midline regressional trend line that we have here. So I would not be surprised if we get a little pullback right now before FOMC this afternoon. And have some pullback, which is not going to be bad before, if we do start to move a little higher. If we do lose some of these levels here, that's 69.94, I would not be disappointed with a pullback down to the 69.64 level, January 23rd high. Then if we lose that level, I think we come back down here to the 69.35 level, or test the lows at 69.25.62 from January 22nd. Let's get into the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's been performing like a champ. Finally started to get back to its normal self here. See that we're pushing higher here, but we are starting to get a little resistance up here. We did regain this midline regressional trend line here, so I like that. So I would not mind pullbacks if we did get pullbacks down here. That's 25,999.87. That'd be a good pullback level. You have some early levels here. It's 26,123 and a half. I would say that we're pretty extended here from the 200 moving average here, the 200 exponential moving average right now. So, I would say a real nice pullback. I hate to say it, probably this 25,815 level would be a real nice pullback over time. And and then below that, the ideal would be 25,731.75 level. So we are pretty extended at this point right now. So pullbacks would not be unheard of here. So let's just see what the market's going to show us right now. If we can look, you can see pretty extended from our moving averages here. We're well above the 20 and the 50 moving averages here. So it typically gravitates back to those levels here. Here is yesterday's close. I think a pullback to that level is kind of a no-brainer, 26,116.11 at some point, maybe today. But, there's going to be a lot of data that's going to be happening today. So I would say lower your lot size, keep it short, keep it simple, and get in and out of your trades. That being said, let's get into Tesla. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, and like this video. Let's get into Tesla now. Tesla. So let's go over what I was looking at with Tesla, what we were talking about with speed zones. So here this is when Trump was speaking last week. We spoke about this. So the markets, they squeezed higher. This is when Trump was, took off the tariffs. So that created a nice little speed zone here. Why is that a speed zone? Because there were no sellers here, and the market just, all buyers came in, whether they were getting out of their short positions and adding new long positions. That created a nice little speed zone right there. And then the following day on Thursday, this was Musk. When Musk was speaking right there, created another speed zone. You could see we just filled that speed zone with Musk right there. And then yesterday we started dabbling in Trump's speed zone down here. But that being said, so there's still a little level. It seems to be holding right now. So it actually created a little speed zone yesterday morning. This is the 15-minute chart we're looking at right now. So just like the speed zone on the way up, it creates a speed zone on the way down as well. So if we do get above some certain levels here, I would say if you get above the, here's the 100 SMA, and I have that as yellow, and I'll show you why in a second, because it lines up with an open point of control from yesterday that's opened as well. So I would say if you get above, I would say if you push up into that, you're going to get a low resistance in the morning here. I think this first line in the sand here, there's 433.88. If you get above that, I think it's going to be a break in structure here that you're going to push higher, but you're going to have some headwinds in front of you right here. This is the low from January 26th, and you have the 100 SMA. And then you got a low from January 2nd. But if you get through that, I think you're going to push through this 438.20 level very quickly, right? So, but let's talk about why I have this 100 SMA marked in yellow. So if we go to our open point of control levels, you can see this is an open point of control that we have from yesterday. So, those of you that are new, I have these open point of control levels from the previous day. It shows where the heavy, it plots it out for me automatically. I have a script where it shows where the heavy volume is traded for that certain day, and it plots it out in yellow. So, I would anticipate if we do push higher there, we get a little resistance up to that 434.82. We are pushing higher right now, so I don't mind this at all. We do have the 200 SMA here, actually the 200 exponential moving average right here. So I would say that if we do push higher into that 435.30 level, you could get a low resistance. But if we get through that, like I said, this is a nice little speed zone here. I would not be surprised if we can push through that 438.20. But again, we have earnings after the bell today, so I'm going to keep it small. I was up money yesterday, and then I got chopped up, and I gave the money back. Nothing earth-shattering, but I just don't want to do that again today. So I'm looking forward to getting the earnings call done, so the IV can get back down to normal. And what do I mean by the IV? Well, if we go to our trading chart here, you could see that I have my strike price for the puts at 415. Which is pretty much call it $20 away from the current strike price. And you could see the premium price closed at $6. So that's extremely elevated, right? If we're $20 away from the strike price right now, this should be trading probably in the $3 range, maybe even the high twos. And then the same thing on the call price. I have this at 455 strike price, which expires all on Friday. And this is basically $20 away from that. So if this is $20 away, this actually should be a lot lower as well. It's a little elevated, not horribly, but what this is telling me that the put prices are more expensive because they're even. This is $20 away from on the high side, and this is $20 away on the low side, right? But you can see that this premium price on the put side, on the downside, is more expensive by a good 25 to 30% higher than the call price. So what does that tell me? Tells me that the put price is more expensive, that the probabilities of Tesla having further downside is high. That's why they're more expensive right now. But you have earnings calls later on this afternoon, so I would anticipate they're going to be elevated today, and then tomorrow after the earnings call, these are going to they're going to lose. They're going to be deteriorated a lot, and you're probably going to lose a good 30 to maybe even 40% of the value on the premium price. So if you're a swing trader, I would advise not to be swing trading with these high IV stock prices right now. So let's get into the 5-minute opening range trade. So what I've been noticing with Tesla a lot lately is that you have to stick around later on in the day for it to really hit for you, because if you can see, it's been having a decent range in the morning. The first 5 minutes, you could see yesterday we had about 1.3 million shares traded in the first 5 minutes, which was not a lot. Normally in the first 5 minutes, we've been touching over to a couple million. And so it was not a great first 5 minutes, but nonetheless, still gives you some action. And then you really didn't get a good solid break until after 12 o'clock yesterday. And I typically don't like to be trading until after 10 o'clock, right? I like to trade from 8:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock, be done with my trades, and then that's it. But when you get this, and when you're having a week of earnings, you're going to get this. You're going to get this choppiness. You're going to get that first push of the first 5 minutes, and then chop around all day until you get a push. Was it a great push? No, it wasn't anything great. However, you still would have gotten about $3. The range on the opening trade was 433.16 for the low, 437.52 on the high. And so the break on the 433.16, you could have gotten about $3 on that. And so, if you get $3 on that on the put side, could have gotten about $2 on the premium, give or take there. So you did get something. You did get a better structure on the follow through on the downside late in the day. But right now we are rallying, upside here. So in the pre-market here. So this is yesterday's close right now. So I would say if you get a pullback right here and you hold yesterday's close, I would be looking long down here at yesterday's close. And we are above the VWAP right now, and we are above this Bollinger here. So that's one of the things that I pay attention to and that I go over in a trading room. So again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and then down in the description down below, you can join the Discord community where I go over the 5-minute opening range trade along with other advanced trades, and I go over the strategies, where I take my stops, where I'm taking my profits, why I'm taking the trade, lot size, all that other good stuff. So take advantage while you can. Right now it's all for free. Not sure how much longer I'm going to be doing it for, but that's from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time every morning from Monday through Friday when the markets are open. If I don't see you there, have a great day, and I will see everybody in the trading room. If not, I will see everybody tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Time.